Very pleasant. Good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. WBEV Sports and DailyDodge.com present Beaver Dam Golden Beaver Girls Basketball. And tonight it's another battle in the Badger North Conference. The Baraboo Thunderbirds are in town to take on your Beaver Dam Golden Beavers. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you at the Fieldhouse, joined by my partner, former Eustis Ford boys basketball coach and Hall of Famer Kirk Call. Cale Zomer is our engineer back at the 1430 studios. Anthony Kinsey here on site running the video stream for DailyDodge.com. And this broadcast tonight is brought to you by Air Care, Slumberland of Beaver Dam and Watertown, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Pine Hills Trucking, Farmers Implement of Columbus and Allenton, Beaver Dam Community Hospital, Surefire, Hamas Fire and Safety, Beaver Dam Unified School District, Professional Floor and Design Center, Landmark Credit Union, Walker's Family Restaurant, American Bank, Bayside Supper Club, Landmark Credit Union, Columbus Family Dental, and we thank our video sponsors for tonight's game, QBS Law Office and Lidkey Motors. Well, welcome into our broadcast on this Thursday evening. Glad to have you with us for Beaver Dam Girls Hoops. It's the Golden Beavers returning to Badger North Conference play, and Kirk Call, Beaver Dam coming off a very impressive, a very dominating win last Saturday night at the Badger Challenge, taking down Stoughton 79-42. They jumped out to a 19-0 lead before Stoughton knew what hit them. They never looked back as they go on to their 14th win of the season.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was a very impressive run, because that supposedly was the best team in the Badger South. And they got that because they beat the second place team by 20. That team did win the second place game, but I don't care if it would have been Monona Grove or Stoughton. Beaver Dam just flexed its muscles. 19-0, 21-2, cruised to a victory, and then Tara Stoffaker scored her 1,000th point. So what a special night.
Yeah, it really was. As you mentioned, Tara Stoffaker draining a three-pointer from the corner with 15 and a half minutes left in the game to hit 1,000 career points. She becomes the third player in Beaver Dam girls basketball history to hit 1,000 career points. The other two, Sue Chitko and Cassidy Trotter. And we should give an honorable mention to Kara Crowley, who played at Dodgeville for several years before transferring to Beaver Dam for her senior season. She did also hit 1,000 career points while she was playing for Beaver Dam. But a special moment, and when we talked to Tara about it after the game, you might remember this, Kirk, but she was very quick to give a lot of credit to her teammates for making that happen.
Rightfully so. She is a very quality and intelligent young lady, and so special for her to do it there right in Madison with her new coach next year watching, and also her teammate, Kara Crowley, as you mentioned. Kara playing 3 years at Dodgeville prior to moving here to Beaver Dam. But she also was part of that state championship team, the second one that Beaver Dam won. And they continue to just impress. They are just a notch above everyone that they played here in the Badger North Conference this season, and I don't expect anything different tonight.
Yeah, Beaver Dam at 14-1 overall, ranked 10th in the country according to MaxPreps.com. They're ranked number 1 in the state of Wisconsin in Division II, a perfect 7-0, and sitting atop the Badger North Conference. Meanwhile, Baraboo, they've struggled. They come in at 2-11 on the year, 1-6 in the Badger North. One of their 2 wins was in the Badger Challenge last week. They beat Fort Atkinson 48-36, but the last time these two teams played, Kirk, it was back in November. And Beaver Dam went to Baraboo and knocked them off by the count of 66-18. They jumped out to a 36-5 lead at the half, and they never looked back.
Absolutely, and the 1-6 record in the Badger North, the only victory Baraboo had was 47-34 over Mount Horeb, who I believe has 1 win also on the season. But they give up 52 a game. They score 39. They might not see 39 tonight unless Beaver Dam scores 100. Beaver Dam scores 67 a game, only gives up 34. Their tenacious, chaotic defense has just been stifling, and again, ranked 10th in the nation, number 1 in Division II, obviously, and Maddie Wilkie, 5th in Division II in three-point shooting at 44%.
So that's our matchup tonight. It's Beaver Dam and Baraboo, and those of you watching the video stream can see the teams warming up on the court right now. But we'll step aside, and when we come back, you'll hear some comments from the head coach of the Golden Beavers, Tim Chase. We'll play the interview right after this break. You're listening to WBEV and watching on DailyDodge.com. Welcome back inside the Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson standing by with Tim Chase, head coach of the Golden Beavers. Tim, great to see you, and coming off that very impressive win last Saturday night over the Stoughton team down at the Badger Challenge. You jumped out really fast in that game. I believe it was like 19-0 at the start. A couple minutes in, you had to love the tone that your girls set early, and they never really let up. They just they kept it going the entire way.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Usually I'm one to kind of a little critical, but I thought we played really well first half. Did a lot of really good things, shared the ball really well, knocked some shots down. Even after they made their first basket, Paige Schumann got a quick ball off the sideline to Natalie Jens, and we got a quick layup out of that. So, yeah, I was really impressed. Second half, though, we did do some things defensively I wasn't as fond of after watching tape. So definitely some things we need to shore up on that behalf.
Speaking of the second half of that game, there was a special moment where Tara Stoffaker scored her 1,000th prep point. You called an immediate timeout, and there was a standing ovation for her. And, you know, I talked to her after the game about it, and as much of a personal milestone as that is, as special as that is, she was very quick to deflect a lot of credit to her teammates, and I thought that was pretty special.
Well, Tara's absolutely been an amazing player in our program, what she's done for us. Her work ethic, I mean, she works as hard as any kid I've ever seen. And we've got a lot of kids that work hard, but Tara would be right at the top of that list. She's a tireless worker. She's put in the time. She's done so many things right. But she is right. I mean, her teammates have really made that happen in a lot of ways by, working with her, giving her opportunities. And like I said, it really is a team thing when you get a player to get to 1,000 points.
Well, it certainly is. And you and I talk over and over about how unselfish this team really is. And, you know, Tara, I mean, to hit 1,000 points, she probably could have hit that milestone a lot sooner. But as we've said before, your girls, even though you have a lot of stars on this team, they don't have to do it all and have to put it all on their shoulders because there's so much talent around them.
Yeah, absolutely. And the kids, I'm amazed by our group and how unselfish they've been. And that's something we need to continue the rest of this year and into our future. They just have that attitude that they get what we're doing. They get that they've seen other teams who don't do that and how they don't have as much success when it comes down to it. So it's an amazing, amazing group of kids. We got a lot of kids that could be in that same position, but they've given of themselves for the betterment of the team. And I can't say enough about the character of our kids for having done that.
Well, now that the Badger Challenge is in the books, pretty much it's conference games the rest of the regular season, your second go-around in the Badger North. So non-conference games are done, and now it's all conference schools. Is it a little tougher the second time around?
It's different. I think you go back, we played Baraboo the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. We're a different team since then. We've hopefully grown a lot as a team, and I'm sure they have as well. So we kind of keep up on films a little bit what everybody's been doing and kind of see. But, it's one of those things that you know each other a little bit, but you're also different, so it's fun to get back at it. I mean, conference to me has always been one of the, I guess things that shows a lot about your team because you do have to play everybody twice. You got to play everybody home and away. It shows your consistency. So ever since I've been a basketball coach, I take a lot of pride in doing well in conference, and I know our girls do as well. And we start the second half tonight. We're at home. We want to come off to a good start in the second half of the season, but we realize we got tonight, and we got 6 other games as well coming up after where we have to play well.
Last time you played Baraboo, again, as you mentioned, it was back in November. We broadcast the game, and I remember that they tried to slow it down and into more of a half-court game. Do you expect them to try and slow it down again tonight?
We'll see. Not sure what they're going to do.
What are your keys specifically?
We got to do our thing. Let's get the ball up and down the court. Let's put a lot of pressure on them defensively. Let's share the ball. Let's take the right shot. Let's make sure we offensive rebound and repeat. So that's kind of our formula. And we'll tweak matchups game to game this year, but that's really what we got to do. And if somebody gets us this year, then if we're healthy and we're doing the right things, then I'll tip my hats to the team. But we feel confident in what we can do. We just got to keep on working at getting better at what we do the rest of the year.
Looking forward to it as always, Tim. Good luck to you and the girls tonight. Thanks for your time.
Yep. Thanks, Mike.
All right, that's Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside. We're back right after this on 1430 WBEV and DailyDodge.com. inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson alongside the Hall of Famer Kirk Calls. We get you set for girls basketball. It's the Golden Beavers hosting the Baraboo Thunderbirds.
Well, the keys tonight, the Golden Beavers begin the second round of Badger North Conference play, and it appears that Beaver Dam may not get a close game or a battle in the next 7 games, at least based on the first round of blowouts. This is an elite team with 6 Division I scholarship players and possibly a 7th, Natalie Jens, plus a few other very talented girls who would be starting on every other team in the Badger North. Mike and I are certainly privileged and honored to do these games and look forward to their continued success. Let's play championship basketball.
Again, glad to have you with us tonight on WBEV or watching the video stream on daily.com. We've got Anthony here on site running the camera, taking care of all of our video stream responsibilities tonight. And QBS Law and Lidkey Motors are our exclusive video stream sponsors tonight. The game also brought to you by a lot of other fine businesses, including Air Care, Slumberland of Beaver Dam and Watertown, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Pine Hills Trucking, Farmers Implement of Columbus and Allenton, Beaver Dam Community Hospital, Surefire, and we'll get to some more of them here in a moment. But it's Allie Van Loo jumping at its center for Beaver Dam, and it will be Leah Keek to do the honors for Baraboo. And we're ready for basketball here at the Fieldhouse. And okay, now we're set. There's the whistle. Ball's up in the air, and the tap is controlled by Beaver Dam and Paige Schumann. Straight ahead. Kicks it out to Donaldson for a 17-footer. In and out, no good from the right side, and the rebound pulled down by Megan Horseman. She'll give it to Alexis Johnson. She's back the other way. Johnson picked up defensively near the timeline by Jada Donaldson. Johnson still going. Baseline, spins, kicks it out. Here is Abby Moon launching a shot. It is off the rim, no good. Long carom to the right corner, and Schumann's going to track it down there for the Golden Beavers. We are 27 seconds in, no score as of yet. Here is Stoffaker, left corner, up to Schumann. Schumann high in the left, back to Stoffaker. She's open for 3. Here it comes. Rainbow 3 is over the rim, too strong. Johnson has the defensive carom. Long outlet pass ahead to Moon, and a nice pass to a cutting Horseman, but she lost the handle on it, and Van Loo will pick it up and give it to Schumann.
Maddie Wilkie actually knocked it away and saved it. Great defense and great hustle.
Wilkie
nice
to
pass.
Van Loo, right block. She goes in for an easy layup. Nice dish from Wilkie. Van Loo for 2, and it's 2-0 Beaver Dam. 1 minute gone by here in the first half.
Maddie Wilkie sharing the sugar. Easy pass. Down low to Allie Van Loo.
Here's Stuckey. Long pass up to the Johnson. Now to Moon for 3, left corner. Rainbow 3 is off the rim, no good. And an offensive rebound tipped out. It's going to be saved by, well, Keek I thought was going to save it, but no. It was tipped by Horseman. Keek could not save it and went out of bounds, and Beaver Dam catches a break there. They'll get possession up 2-0 with 1:14 gone here in the opening stanza.
Well, it doesn't look like Baraboo is going to stall as Abby Moon's firing up a couple of three-pointers. Baraboo in a 2-3 zone here.
Stoffaker to the right side. Schumann and three-point land post feed. Van Loo again puts it right up and in right over Horseman, and they're exploiting the mismatch already, Kirk.
Wow, Allie Van Loo, power personified.
4-0. Beaver Dam leads Baraboo, 16:25 to go in the opening half, and this is Stuckey in trouble, double teamed, gets rid of it on a bounce pass to Horseman. Horseman working the right side, now back to Stuckey. Stuckey towards the top of the key. Beaver Dam's in man-to-man D as per usual, and we've got a whistle. And looks like Johnson got bumped by Donaldson. And that'll be her first of the evening, and the first team foul comes with 1:48 gone by here in the first half.
Well, Stuckey is only 5'4", but she's a senior. Here comes the trap.
Johnson, lob pass to Keek. Nice pass down low. Horseman trying to go up with it, and was she blocked? Fouled apparently by Van Loo. So Horseman took the pass down low, and she will head to the free throw line. All expenses paid, and shoot a pair.
She's a 6-foot senior, averages 2.5 points a game. Their leading scorers are Hannigan at 11.5 and Johnson at 11.1.
Horseman missed the first free throw, rimmed out. Horseman averages just under 3 points per ball game. Trying to get her team on the board, and she does with that second one. So Horseman, 1 of 2, and it's 4-1. Beaver Dam's lead is at 3. We're about 2 minutes in to the first half. This is Donaldson into the post. Van Loo double team kicks it out. Here's Wilkie for 3. Bullseye! Maddie Wilkie from downtown Beaver Dam makes it 7-1. Golden Beavers. And Johnson turned it over. Got hassled, double teamed in the backcourt, ran out of real estate along the sideline in front of her own bench. and the Golden Beavers get it right back.
Well, that won't hurt Maddie Wilkie's three-point percentage. She's 44% from the arc, 5th in Division II currently. Top 2 shoot at the state tournament. Hopefully Maddie won't be in the top 2 because she'll be playing in the championship game.
Stoffaker for 3. Here it comes. That hit the rim, no good, and offensive board. Donaldson kicks it out, and Schumann buries the triple from the high left side. My goodness, another 3, and it's 10-1 Beaver Dam, and we are only 2.5 minutes into the game. They're already up 9. Johnson fell down, lost the ball, and again, that pressure in the backcourt just causing fits in the early going for Baraboo.
Timeout.
Yep. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back after this break on WBEV and DailyDodge.com. Well, 2 minutes and 35 seconds into the game, and Kirk, Beaver Dam's already up 9 at 10-1. And they've got possession.
Yeah, a couple of threes knocked down by Schumann and Wilkie.
Remind you of anything? And there's a ball almost going out of bounds, but saved by Schumann up to Donaldson, now to Stoffaker. Back to Wilkie, top of the key. She'll drive. Sidearm pass, tipped out, but last touched by Leah Keek. That probably should have been a turnover. But Beaver Dam catching a break. Schumann will inbound on the baseline down at the near end. But I was saying, Kirk, does this remind you of any fast starts you've seen recently?
Yeah, last Saturday.
Yeah, there you go.
Maddie probably should have shot it.
Wilkie for 3, yes! Maddie Wilkie, as somebody walked right in front of me when she shot it. But Wilkie hits the 3 ball. It's 13-1. Beaver Dam in front. Wilkie has 2 from long range. And here's full court pressure once again for the Golden Beavers as Johnson will try and zigzag up the court, crosses the center circle. And now a bounce pass dug out by Moon on the left side. Moon looking down low to a cutting Johnson, blocked by Van Loo. She takes it away and gives it to Donaldson. Jada ahead to Schumann, left corner. Schumann through a double team, back to Van Loo near the free throw line. Pass, might have been partially tipped, and Moon with the steal. Gives it back to Johnson. Now Johnson the other way. She's between the rings, right side dish for Moon. Moon looking to Leah Keek. Keek taken off inside the free throw line, puts a jumper up, and it is off the rim, no good. Rebound was tipped and grabbed by Wilkie. Maddie through traffic. Wilkie to the right corner. Stoffaker passes up a 3, now steps inside the bubble. Pull-up jumper, it's good from about 17 feet away. Tara Stoffaker hits for 2. 15-1. Golden Beavers in front. We played just about 4 minutes of this first half.
Boy, they just continue to impress. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's going to be a
double
turnover.
team is Johnson. She lost it, got stripped by Donaldson. Back to Wilkie. And at the last second, the pass was tipped out by Stuckey, who hustled back to deny what probably would have been an uncontested layup. And now subs coming in for Beaver Dam. The usual first 3 off the bench are Carly Burkhart, the 5'8 junior, Natalie Jens, 5'6 sophomore, and Paige Hodgson, 6'3 sophomore. All on for head coach Tim Chase and the Golden Beavers. Here's Donaldson still out on the floor. Back to Wilkie. Wilkie double teamed on the left. Now cross court to Burkhart. She'll spot up for 3. In and out, no good. Wilkie the offensive board. Kicks it out to Jens. She'll pop a 3. Off the rim, no good. Another offensive board. Hodgson, and she had it taken away by Stuckey. So Hodgson had a rebound, but Stuckey just stole it out of her hands. And now ahead to Moon. Moon, little lob pass up to Johnson, high on the left, guarded by Jada Donaldson. We're 4.5 minutes in. Beaver Dam's up big, 15-1. And now over to Keek. Keek driving inside the free throw line, trying to spin away from Donaldson, puts it up over Donaldson, scores and 1. So count the bucket and a foul. So this will be Keek trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play at the free throw line.
Well, she's a 5'10 senior, averages just under 10 a game at 9.8. So they've really got 3 scores, and then it falls way off down to under 4 points a game for another starter, Grace Stuckey. A lot of seniors on this team for Baraboo, although their record doesn't.
Free throw's up. Free throw is good. So Keek makes it 15-4. Beaver Dam still comfortably in front. Here's Hodgson underneath the basket out to Jens. She'll pop a little 5-footer and buries it. Natalie Jens. averaging 8.3 a game, gets her first 2 of the evening, 17-4. Beaver Dam on top and through a double team. Bounce pass is intercepted by Jens. Back the other way comes Natalie in a flash. Jens, bounce pass to the corner. Burkhart up to Wilkie for 3 high on the right. Yes! Maddie Wilkie, her third 3-point basket with 12:49 to go in the opening stanza. It's 20-4. Beaver Dam leading Baraboo.
Might I add 3 for 3.
All right, here's a traveling violation on Addie Filas, the 5'7" senior who had just checked in for head coach Michael Bale and Baraboo. And so another turnover. Beaver Dam will have it back and a chance to add to the 16-point lead.
7 turnovers for the Thunderbirds, 2 for the Golden Beavers.
Here's Hodgson, right corner. Being guarded closely by Johnson. Pass intended for Burkhart. Bad pass was stolen by Horseman. And now Johnson, long leap ahead, but Jens intercepts the pass intended for Filas and gives it to Wilkie. Now Wilkie working the left side, underhands it to Hodgson, back to Wilkie down low. Wilkie with the left hand puts it up and in. Great ball movement, and Hodgson with the nice pass to Wilkie who finishes.
Paige Hodgson with the French pastry down to Maddie Wilkie.
11 points already for Maddie Wilkie. It's 22-4 Beaver Dam, and we are now, as the clock continues to run, 6 minutes into the game.
Yep, they are on fire, and that's another turnover. I got them for 9 as 4 people come back on the floor. The only new one is Rachel Urich, a senior.
5'7" senior. It was a hockey line change, as you said there, Kirk, for Beaver Dam, and Urich was the one new face that we haven't seen yet, but she's now on the floor, and looks like Baraboo's going to stay with what they've got, and they're in a 2-3 zone. So zone defense, Stoffaker, quick pass to Urich, into the post. There's Van Loo kicking it out. Stoffaker above the free throw line. Jumper is a little bit short off the front of the rim. Stuckey has the defensive carom, throws it ahead, and off the hands of Filas, and she could not handle it. It goes out of bounds, and Beaver Dam gets it once more.
Well, it's a 10th turnover this early in the ball game, but wow, Maddie Wilkie on fire. She's almost up to her average already. She averages 12-7 and leads the team. Stoffaker at 11.8, the only 2 in double digits.
Post feed, Van Loo. Oh, it was tipped by Johnson, and Keek with the steal. They tried to force it down to Van Loo, but unfortunately, quick hands by the defense. And now Johnson working right baseline. Little up and under move and scores past Urich. Alexis Johnson, her first basket, 22-6. Beaver Dam still up big with 11 minutes and change left to go until halftime. This is Stoffaker. Up to Urich. Urich, cross-court feed to the right side for Schumann. Draws the double team, trying to get away from it. And wait a minute, she got pushed. So we'll have a foul here. This is going to be the first foul of the game on the Thunderbirds. This is going to go on Grace Stuckey. Schumann right in front of our table to inbound. Finds Jens in the left corner. Here comes the 3-ball. Yes, for Natalie Jens. She's got 5, 25-6. Beaver Dam's up 19 with 10:48 to go. There's a steal, Jens. Who else? Jens. Back the other way. Sidestep the defender. Kicks it to Urich. She'll go baseline. Pops a jumper. Got it from about 5 feet out. Rachel Urich getting into the act. 27-6. Beaver Dam on top of Baraboo with 10.5 to play until intermission. And a pass tipped out by Schumann into the Beaver Dam bench. Nice catch by Tim Chase there, but Baraboo's going to keep possession.
Beaver Dam switching to their 1-3-1 half-court trap now. Nice pass by Jen, sharing the sugar and giving the dime over to Rachel Urich.
And there's a pass. I'm not sure who that was intended for. It sailed out of bounds. Stuckey looking down low, but well wide of any intended target. And the turnovers keep mounting here, Kirk, for the Thunderbirds.
Got him at a dozen. It's 12 lost opportunities already.
Even when you don't turn the ball over, it's tough when you play Beaver Dam. Schumann for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound tipped out towards the timeline, grabbed by Filas. Filas is going to let traffic catch up, underhands it now to Stuckey. Stuckey's double team, she's in trouble and lost the handle on it, but that was tapped out by a Beaver Dam defender. Jens was there, Urich was there providing the double team. 10 minutes, 5 seconds remaining until intermission. Beaver Dam 27, Baraboo 6. Inbounds pass intended for Stuckey, knocked away by Schumann out of bounds. They'll do it again.
Beaver Dam's got to keep their intensity level up, and Tim Chase won't allow them to take a play off.
Bounce pass in. Jens almost
Jeepers.
with a steal.
They can't get it in even.
No, they can't. I mean, Beaver Dam is that suffocating on defense. That was intended for Johnson. And now into Stuckey. This time she was in the backcourt and throws it cross court to Alexis Johnson. Return feed back to Stuckey through a double team, bounce pass. And, well, I liked the idea, but the problem was for Baraboo is that Horseman couldn't handle it. She was all alone down on the left doorstep. And it goes out of bounds back to Beaver Dam as three players return for the Golden Beavers. Wilkie, Donaldson, Burkhardt all come back on.
I had a little powwow with Coach Chase before the game, and he just wants to speed up the game. He wants to have the players play tough defense and chaotic and get as many shot opportunities as possible and wear the other team down and have them shoot with tired legs. It's
all right,
working.
here's Wilkie inside the free throw. Nice bounce pass down low to a cutting Burkhardt on the left baseline, and Burkhardt for the layup. But I don't know what was more impressive. Probably the pass from Wilkie.
Wilkie, good court vision, unbelievable bounce pass for an easy basket by Burkhardt. While Wilkie can do it all.
29-6, Beaver Dam on top. Baraboo really struggling here. And this is Philus up high on the right. Back to the top of the silo now for Johnson. Johnson taking off, spinning, and a wild shot out there, but she traveled as she spun.
Wow, I've got 14 turnovers, and we're not even halfway through the first half. As you said, 29-6 here at the Fieldhouse. The Beaver Dam girls just continue to impress.
Cece Ottinger, 5'5" junior, now on the floor for the Thunderbirds. And this is Wilkie. Bounce pass to a cutting Schumann coming in on the right baseline, and another dime from Wilkie. And this time Schumann with the layup. She's got 5, 31-6, Golden Beavers.
And here's a little bit of a new look. It's a 2-1-2 half-court trap. And you got the mighty midgets out front, Donaldson, and another turnover. Schumann and Donaldson out front, Wilkie in the middle, and Burkhardt and Stoffaker down low. So it's a little bit of a new twist, and forced another turnover.
So Beaver Dam up 31-6 on Baraboo with possession. Stoffaker for three. Yes! Tara Stoffaker. That's her first three ball of the game. She's got 5 total. 34-6, Golden Beavers on top of the Thunderbirds. 8:17 to go till halftime.
Coach Mike Bale decided to take a little siesta here tonight.
He's a long shot from up top by Keek. It's no good. Didn't even draw iron, and we're coming back the other way.
He's not even got off the bench tonight. He's sort of just sitting back, relaxing, and watching this Beaver Dam squad tear his team apart.
Johnson intercepts a pass intended for Stoffaker and got fouled by Stoffaker from behind, who was trying to recover, but that's going to be the 4th team foul of the half on the Golden Beavers. First personal on Tara Stoffaker.
Unforced turnover.
And inbounding is Moon, finds Keek. Keek driving to the top of the key, now sends it back out the left side, off the hands of Moon, but saved by Stuckey, and then she got tripped up by Burkhardt. And they're going to call a foul on Burkhardt as Stuckey took off after taking the pass. Glad to have you with us tonight, listening on 1430 WBEV or watching the broadcast on dailydodge.com. Every Beaver Dam girls basketball game the rest of the season will be on the radio and also be video streamed on dailydodge.com. Nice spin move. Johnson, she traveled. Well, that was too good of a move. They call her for the travel. And it will go back to Beaver Dam as we've got Jens, Hodgson, Van Loo all returning for head coach Tim Chase. Mike Tronson alongside the Hall of Famer Kirk Call here at the gym tonight. Cale Zomer is our engineer back at the studio. And we've got Anthony on site running our video stream for dailydodge.com. Our video stream sponsors tonight, QBS Law and Lidkey Motors, and Van Loo for another layup. And anytime she's on the floor down there, it's just a mismatch.
Oh, nice pass by Maddie Wilkie again for another assist and another turnover.
Beaver Dam has upped the lead to 30. We have 7.5 minutes left until the break, and it's 36-6. Beaver Dam leading Baraboo. Remember the last time these two teams played, Beaver Dam led 35-6. No, excuse me, 36-5 at intermission. This is very similar. We still got 7:21 to go in the half. Hodgson for three. That's no good. In and out. Offensive board, Wilkie to Van Loo, spins and scores. So Wilkie with the offensive carry flipped it right to Van Loo for an easy layup. 38-6 and a steal. Back the other way, here's Jens now off the steal. Out to Donaldson. She's popping a three ball. Yes! Jada Donaldson hits the three. 41-6. Beaver Dam running away with this early. 6:53 left in the first half. And that's a pass into the Golden Beaver bench. And Baraboo understandably flustered here with 6:50 to go in the first half.
Timeout.
Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We're back in 30 seconds on WBEV and DailyDodge.com. Well, with 6:50 to go in the first half, Beaver Dam has upped the lead. Golden Beavers now on top of the Baraboo Thunderbirds, 41-6.
It's a 31-5 run in the last 8.5 minutes. Just unbelievable. The ball movement, the shooting, the tenacity on defense, and the steals. Hodgson for three.
Hodgson for three. Bullseye from the right corner. Line drive three for Paige Hodgson. 44-6, and this is something else, and we've got a whistle at the other end.
It's going to be their sixth team foul, so Baraboo will be in the bonus the rest of the half for 6.5 minutes, but down by 38 points here. It's just a blitz. It's just an amazing display of offensive prowess.
Inbounds pass, and it was taken by C.C. Ottinger, but she threw it to the right side and out of bounds, and Beaver Dam will get it back. Turnovers mounting again here, as we said, for Baraboo, and Beaver Dam just all over them. 44-6. This is Wilkie, flips it down low. Van Loo not going to stop that as she scores again. I mean, again, nobody can match up with her. Nobody.
Yeah, but that pass, no-look pass. Allie Van Loo waiting for it. Wilkie on the money.
There's a shot for Moon. It's off the rim, no good. And the rebound for Stuckey. An offensive board, but then Jens took it away from her knees. Ahead to Wilkie. And she's fouled by Stuckey on the way up the floor. I was talking about Allie Van Loo. She averages 7.3 a game. She's got 10 already in this one, as like I said. There's just nobody that can match up with her on Baraboo. Not even close.
Well, she's the tallest girl by 4 inches, and that's if the 6-footer is even close to her, which she hasn't been. There's a girl guarding her right now that they've got listed at 6 foot, and she doesn't look 6 foot. I'll tell you, she comes up to Allie's shoulders.
Wilkie to Hodgson in the left corner. Another three ball. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound is grabbed by Moon, and Abby Moon gives it to Alexis Johnson. Johnson double team, lob pass across the midcourt stripe to Moon. She'll pop a three. Off the mark, wide right, long Karen, but Keek has the offensive rebound, I should say. And now Keek, one hands it up in the lane, no good. Van Loo with the rebound. Ahead to Donaldson, outlet ahead. Here is Jen spinning back to Donaldson. Bounce pass in the left corner up to Van Loo, not a Jada again. Donaldson flipping it out to Wilkie, right of the circle. Cross-court feed, Jens for three on the wing. Off the rim, no. Wilkie, the offensive board, puts it back up. Count it for Maddie Wilkie. And Maddie Wilkie now with 13 points in the half, 48-6. Beaver Dam leads Baraboo, 5:04 to go in the half. There's a shot up off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound for Horseman, and then she lost it, got stripped. She had it momentarily, but Jen stripped her. And now Jens throws it to Jada Donaldson. Donaldson, near the free throw line, over to Wilkie, up to Jens. Quick three on the way. Banks it home from the top of the key. Natalie Jens, her second three. She's got 8 points. 51-6. Beaver Dam leads, 4:38 left in the half.
Well, the bank's open on a Thursday night, I guess. I don't know what they can do wrong. But, man, oh, man, Mike Bale is just beside himself at the bench. Doesn't know what to do.
Nice leader for Keek, counted in one.
Beautiful move inside. 5'10 senior with the up and under. as 3 more subs waiting to come in. Schumann, Stoffaker, Urich, and also Grace Scharfenberg.
Grace seeing her first action tonight, 5'6" senior. Keek's going to shoot one. It's 51-8. Beaver Dam leading Baraboo with a free throw pending for Leah Keek. And it is good. That's the second time she's hit a three-point play tonight. 51-9, though. Beaver Dam all over Baraboo. 4:20 to go. Lob pass, Van Loo, not going to stop it on the right doorstep. I mean, that's going to be there, Kirk, every single time.
Yeah, it is.
Every
it's
time.
Unstoppable. Grace Scharfenberg was the ESPN Player of the Week. Very interesting reading about some of her personal stuff, but what a talented young lady and smart. 3.97 GPA, I believe.
Over and back on Baraboo, by the way.
That's 23 turnovers. I did not stutter, folks. 23 turnovers in the first 14 minutes.
We still have 3:55 left until halftime. Beaver Dam's up 53-9, and there's not much Baraboo can do about it. Well, they can steal the ball like Johnson just did. Back the other way. She had tipped out of her hands by, I think, Stoffaker, and then Scharfenberg takes it back the other way off the ricochet. Now to Schumann. Free throw line jumper, Schumann. Missed it short. Van Loo missed the putback. Got her own rebound. She's not going to miss the second time. Van Loo now, 14 points. 55-9, Golden Beavers on top of the Thunderbirds with 3:22 to go in the half. This is Moon. Ball fake, drives, lost the ball, picked up by Horseman on the left baseline.
Oh, jeez.
Whips it back up to Keek. Keek looking around, still looking around, now takes off. Off a screen, Keek moving to the right side, now over Stoffaker, missed the one-hander, got her own rebound, and she's fouled to boot by Stoffaker, who wasn't too happy about that.
Going to be Tara's second, and it's going to be a bonus as Keek is going to go to the line, who's had 2 3-point plays already, 2 for 2 from the line. Baraboo is 3 for 4 in the evening. And Beaver Dam again, I don't know how many times I've said this, they have not even attempted a free throw because they don't have to. They just score at will.
Free throw is no good. That was the front end of a bonus, and it's Beaver Dam basketball. Here's Paige Schumann to Stoffaker at the free throw line. Double team pass intended for Van Loo. It was almost stolen by Johnson. Van Loo, though, tips it to Urich. Now Urich back to Stoffaker. Round the horn to the left side. Scharfenberg has it. Scharfenberg trying to go to the right. Now sends it back to Schumann. Schumann over to Stoffaker. Top of the key for 3. Got it. Another 3 for Tara. She's got 8 points, 2 triples. 58-9. Beaver Dam leading 2.5 minutes to go until intermission. Keek for 3 at the top of the key. Bullseye. Leah Keek hits the 3 ball. Keek now with 9 points. 58-12. She has 9 of the 12 points for Baraboo.
She's been the one bright spot for.
Not a good pass, and well, it was saved though by Scharfenberg out to Stoffaker for 3. It's off the rim. No. Schumann the offensive board. Put back.
Get in there.
Count it and 1. Paige Schumann got the offensive board and fouled on the putback. It's the hoop and the harm, and Paige is going to go to the line to shoot 1. It's 60-12. Beaver Dam leading with Schumann's free throw pending.
Well, the 5'6" senior in the right spot at the right time got bumped on the knee and converts the 3-point play.
Yep, free throw is good for Paige. 61-12, Golden Beavers leading Baraboo. We've got exactly 2 minutes left in the half.
I don't know how much time the starters are going to see in the second half, but it's unfortunate that that's what's going to happen.
Horseman missed from the left corner. Rebound the other way for the Beavers as Schumann takes it. In that same corner, now driving to the high right side, puts on the brakes, lob pass back to Stoffaker. She'll go baseline, spins, and thought better of it. She didn't want to go against Keek. Back up to Schumann, fakes the 3 into the lane. Now kicks it out. Scharfenberg has it. She'll drive inside the bubble and now back out. Look out, she's fouled from behind. Abby Moon wanted to surprise her from behind and maybe tip it out of her hands, but they call her for the contact with 92 seconds left.
She had to come from the other side of the half court as she cherry-picked and got down to the other end of the 3-point line and then decided, oh, gee, I better get back on defense. Scharfenberg inbounding to Schumann, to Urich.
Urich bounce pass, Stoffaker for 3 right corner. Off the rim, it's no good. Keek has the rebound. And Leah Keek will trot ahead. And works the high right side, now driving off a screen. Going baseline left side, puts it over the rim too strong. Van Loo has the miss and gives it to Schumann. 70 seconds left in the half. Nice pass to a cutting Urich. Reverse layup for Urich. And what an assist from Schumann as Urich reverses for two more. 63-12. Beaver Dam in front. Under a minute to play now in the first half.
Schumann threaded the needle. She leads the team with just under 6 assists a game. She proved why.
Here is Keek. Leans over Stoffaker, missed the shot up the rim. They fight for the rebound as it caromed out towards the free throw line. A jump ball is called. And the arrow says it belongs to Baraboo?
Correct. Beaver Dam got the jump.
Oh, Beaver Dam, beg your pardon.
So Baraboo will have the inbounds.
Oh, Baraboo, I beg your pardon. It was,
Right.
I was right the first time.
Right, Beaver Dam
Baraboo
got the
it.
jump, so Baraboo ball.
Inbounds to Keek. Keek
Nice.
spins,
Yep.
puts it up off the rim. No, but she's fouled with 37.8 seconds remaining in the opening stanza. And Keek goes right back to the free throw line. There are only 3 players for Baraboo have scored here in the first half. Keek has done most of the damage. And she hits the first of 2 to make it 63-13. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, Kirk, but I mean a 50-point lead.
At half.
And now 49-point lead as Keek hits the second of 2. 35 seconds left in the half.
Well, Schumann the only starter on the floor. And Jens could be in the game, but
Hodgson to a cutting Burkhart layup. No, but a foul.
nice pass by Paige Hodgson to a cutting Carly Burkhart. The microwaves, the 5'7" junior. She can heat it up in a hurry.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see a lot of the starters the rest of the way here with this lopsided score, especially come second half. Here's the first free throw up and good for Carly Burkhart. 78% from the free throw line, averages just under 6 a game off the bench. And one more coming up for Carly. Count that one as well. Wait a minute. No, wave it off.
Well, I'm gonna
Or did they count it?
No, she was over the line too soon, so they waved it off. But
Okay, so they wave it off then.
girls' next game is at DeForest next Tuesday, so they actually are taking the day off tomorrow. 20 seconds left in the half.
Alexis Johnson for 3, and she buries it. Johnson makes it 63-17, Beaver Dam. 8 seconds left in the half. Schumann with a jumper in the lane, got it. Counted for Paige. 66-17. Yeah, and then a shot at the horn, it's no good. And that is the end of the first half of play with our score. Beaver Dam 66 and Baraboo 17. Stay with us. The halftime report comes up after this on 1430 WBEV and DailyDodge.com. We have reached halftime here at the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse with the Golden Beaver girls leading Baraboo 66-17. Let's take a look at the first half individual scoring. But actually, first, Kirk, let's take a look at the hustle chart numbers.
Well, just so you know, folks who are watching or listening out there, the final score in the previous meeting on November 20th was 66-18. It's 66-17, and we still have 18 minutes to play. It's only halftime, folks. You're not tuning in wrong at the end of the game. Anyway, 10 rebounds for Baraboo, led by Leah Keek. She's doing it all. She's their leading scorer, also a leading rebounder. They were 5 for 7 from the line, 4 for 5 by Leah Keek, and 24 turnovers. I didn't stutter. 24 turnovers in the first half. Beaver Dam turned it over 6. They had 13 rebounds, led by Van Leeuwen Wilkie with 4 each. Paige Schumann with 2, and 2 for 3 from the line. Would have been 3 for 3, but Carly Burkhardt stepped over the line too quick. But it is almost a 49-point lead at halftime.
Looking at the individual scoring from the first half for Beaver Dam, they were paced by Allie Van Loo. She leads all scorers in the game with 14 points. She was unstoppable in the post. Maddie Wilkie with 13, including 3 3-point baskets. Also in double figures for Beaver Dam, Paige Schumann. She had 10 points. It was Tara Stoffaker with 8, including 2 from beyond the arc. 8 points for Natalie Jen. She had 2 3-point baskets. 4 points for Rachel Urich. Jada Donaldson had a triple. She finished the half with 3. Paige Hodgson with 3, as she finished with a triple. Carly Burkhardt had 3 points in the first half for the Golden Beavers. On the Baraboo side of the ledger, Leah Keek doing most of the work. She had 11 points to lead the Thunderbirds. 5 points for Alexis Johnson and a free throw for Megan Horseman. She finished the half with 1. 66-17. Beaver Dam on top of Baraboo at halftime of this Badger North girls basketball game. This game brought to you by Air Care, Slumberland of Beaver Dam and Watertown, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Pine Hills Trucking, Farmers Implement of Columbus and Allenton, Beaver Dam Community Hospital, Surefire, Hamas Fire and Safety, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, Professional Floor and Design Center, Landmark Credit Union, Walker's Family Restaurant, American Bank, Bayside Supper Club, Columbus Family Dental, and we thank our video stream sponsors tonight. They include QBS Law and Lidkey Motors. Back after this break on WBEV and DailyDodge.com. just about set to start the second half here at the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson alongside the Hall of Famer Kirk Hall. Anthony Kinsey, our engineer, on site running the video stream for DailyDodge.com. We've also got Cale Zomer back at the 1430 studios helping us out tonight. 66-17. Beaver Dam leads Baraboo as we start the second half. Beaver Dam will get the ball to start the second half. And in the second stanza tonight, Beaver Dam goes away from us towards the far end of the floor. Baraboo will come towards us at the near end. Here's Maddie Wilkie. Bounce pass to Jens in the lane, puts it up, off the rim, no good. Horseman the rebound for the Thunderbirds. And now Alexis Johnson back the other way for the Thunderbirds. Works it towards the top of the key, going against Jada Donaldson. Goes baseline, puts a shot over. Jada missed the shot, and Wilkie has the loose ball, and she'll bring it ahead. Kicks it out. Jens for three on the right side. Yes! Natalie Jens picking up where she left off in the first half. That's her third three-point basket. She has 11 points total, and it's 69-17. Beaver Dam on top of Baraboo.
Well, Jens getting the start here in the second half for Allie Van Loo, who had 14 in the first half.
There's a leaner up and in for Mia Keek. Nice move.
She has been the only offensive threat for Baraboo in the game thus far.
69-19. Donaldson for three. That's off the elbow, no good. And what do we got? We got a whistle and a foul as Stoffaker hit the deck down there and landed on her backside.
She's going to get the foul also. It's her third.
Yeah, it's her third personal and the first team foul of the second half. We're a little more than a minute gone by here in the second half of our ball game. And this is a bounce pass taken by Johnson. Beaver Dam's in man-to-man D. They never waver from that. Johnson spinning into Donaldson, kicks it out. And now Stuckey. Back to Abby Moon. Off a screen goes Moon towards that left side. Moon trying to go down low, but guarding her closely is Schumann. And now Moon in the corner. Kind of trapped down there, looking for Horseman. Overshot her, and Jens picks it off. Here's Jens. Whips it to Wilkie. Oh, tried to whip it to Wilkie and misfired as she sailed the pass behind Maddie Wilkie and out of bounds into the Golden Beaver bench. So that's a Beaver Dam turnover. It's Baraboo basketball as we played not quite 2 minutes of this second half.
Well, this lineup is very, very quick and very athletic. You got the mighty midgets of Donaldson, and there's Jens with a steal.
And Jens with a steal and pass intended for Moon. Jens pull up Jay at the other end. Count it. Natalie Jens making it look easy as she takes it coast to coast off the steal. 71-19. Beaver Dam on top. 15:53 to go in the game.
Jens is a thief, and she's going to be getting a look pretty soon.
Johnson just fell down as she was being hassled by Donaldson, lost the ball out of bounds, and it will go back to the Golden Beavers. And of course, we'll have a running clock here later in the second half when we get down to the 9-minute mark, as Beaver Dam has just run away with this one here against the Thunderbirds. Donaldson for three. Got it. Wow. Jada Donaldson, her second three. She's got 6 points in the game. She's 62% from behind the arc this year. Wow.
Well, that's, hang on a minute.
That can't be right, can it?
Well, that's what's on Wiz Sports. I could not get the accurate stats from Coach Chase according to the picture that I got. So,
but her offense is really heated up, though. That's
well,
for sure.
Without a doubt. I mean, I would say she doesn't have the amount of attempts to be included on Wiz Sports stats. So rebound by Donaldson.
Yep, off the miss by Johnson. Donaldson ahead to Wilkie. Quick pass to Schumann through traffic. Underhands it back to Wilkie. Pops a shot inside the free throw line, no good. Wilkie followed the shot, tried to get her own rebound, but it's out of bounds. And going back to Baraboo is Burkhart and Hodgson now both returning for head coach Tim Chase. Earlier tonight in the JV game, Beaver Dam with a win, 46-25. And here in the varsity game with 14:55 left in the contest, it's 74-19. Golden Beavers on top of the Thunderbirds. Hodgson with a block.
It's a block party in the lane by Hodgson.
Hodgson to Jens. Pass right side, Burkhart to a Wilkie underneath the basket, bounce pass out. Jada for three, a little bit short this time, and she tried to get the rebound, and wait, we got a whistle and a foul as another Baraboo player that was Stuckey hit the deck going for the rebound, and actually they're going to get
Donaldson.
Yep, for a foul here. So Jada with her third, team's second here in the half. But, I guess, Kirk, we shouldn't be surprised anymore from what we're seeing here. This is, I'm talking about Beaver Dam's work in general, not just the game tonight, but there's a ball knocked loose, and Wilkie back the other way off the turnover. Here's Wilkie through traffic, giving it to Hodgson, and she'll whip it to Donaldson in the corner. But, Kirk, Donaldson got bumped and fouled, but what we're seeing here, over the last couple of years, and especially here now this season, this type of dominance, this is historic, Kirk. I mean, because you tell me where we would have seen something like this in the past, or my goodness, there's a three for Jens. It's no good from the corner. An offensive board for Donaldson, and now another three on the way. That's no good for Rachel Urich, but Burkhart with an offensive board. Donaldson, another three ball. That's good. I mean, it just keeps on coming. Jada Donaldson, 9 points, three-point baskets, 77-19. I mean, they just don't stop.
Well, Jada's going to be coming out, and the starters are done for the game. Nice shot.
Oh, Abby Moon. Yeah, down low. I kind of got blocked there, but Abby Moon scores.
There's sort of a high-arching moon ball.
Traveling violation at the other end. Beaver Dam turns it over. 13:35 left in the game. 77-21. Beaver Dam on top.
Well, and in the game is Avery Stonewall, number 32. She played a couple quarters on the JV, and unbelievable, but the one who stirs the drink, Paige Schumann, the point guard, back out there. But I guess Tim wants a little continuity and a little direction, so he's got his senior point guard in there to run the show.
This is Johnson driving against Hodgson. Goes baseline. Hodgson blocked her. Hodgson tipped the ball, tipped a couple of times, and then Burkhart finally grabs it for Beaver Dam. She's through traffic to Urich. Now to the left corner. Schumann. Backdoor pass to Avery Stonewall, who had just checked in. Now they get at Burkhart in the lane. She'll pop a shot off the rim. No. And the rebound was tipped and going to be grabbed by, we've got a 42 out there, but there's no 42 on the roster. Who could that be?
That is a very good question, because I didn't pay that much attention.
Well, we'll check it as soon as we can. But yeah, there's a 42 out there, and of course, it's not on the roster. Now she's fairly tall, but I don't have the heights for the JV players. Keek leans in, and the ball got trapped and stuck between the rim and the backboard. That's a jump ball, correct?
Yeah, Paige, who's going to jump and get it down? Come on, Paige. I bet you Paige Hodgson could do it.
Well, they're going to get another basketball and use that to try and dislodge the game ball, and they do that. Yep. Nice job by the official there. Only one time. One try, and he got it.
Well, that's Dr. Brett Yagi, and if anybody could do it, he could.
12:44 left in the game, 77-21. Beaver Dam on top of Baraboo. This is Johnson. Pass to a cutting Keek. Layup, got it. Nice job by Keek. Nice cut to the basket. And Johnson with a gorgeous assist. Keek with the finish. 77-23. Golden Beavers lead the Thunderbirds with 12:24 to go in the game. And around the horn they go, and then Hodgson whips it into Stonewall. Missed the shot, but the rebound tipped out, and it's an offensive board for Schumann. Now Urich for three. That is high off the rim, no good. And the rebound grabbed by our mystery player, number 42. Johnson now outlet ahead, and this is grabbed by Carly Moon, a 5'7" junior, but she was in the corner so deep that she stepped, her heel touched the end line, or the sideline, I should say, and turns it over.
Well, I'm going to have to get a couple rebounds in here for someone. I'm going to give him the Autumn Clem, just so that I get him on the sheet.
She's listed as 5'9". It could be Clem, but three for Urich. Left corner, off the rim, no. Johnson, the defensive rebound, I should say, for Baraboo, as they come back with Keek. Keek, hesitation move, going to go right baseline. Shot in and out, but she got her own rebound. Putback is no good, but a foul. And Leah Keek continues to play hard, and she will go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. Paige Hodgson picked up the foul. First free throw is no good for Leah Keek, so right on cue I compliment her, and she misses the first free throw. Keek, 9.9 per ball game is what she averages, and she's well above that tonight. She's already at 15 points and a free throw pending. Next one, good.
Timeout, Baraboo.
Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back after this, WBEV and DailyDodge.com. We are back to live action. A steal. Baraboo back the other way, and here's a layup missed by Carly Moon. She was going in all alone and just underlaid it, and a foul on Moon to boot, trying to get her own rebound, and so it goes back to Beaver Dam. 11-19 and counting left in the ball game. It's the Golden Beavers 77 and the Thunderbirds 24.
Donaldson in the game to stir the drink now.
You've got Grace Scharfenberg, Jada Donaldson, Avery Stonewall out there, along with Paige Hodgson, and who did I miss? Rachel Urich is also out there for Beaver Dam. And a whistle is, what do we have here?
Stonewall was pitching a tent in the lane.
3
I
seconds.
could smell the hot dogs over the campfire.
That sounds good about now. Nice campfire hot dog, maybe some s'mores. Ooh, that sounds good.
It does. And
but we've got a game to announce.
When that's gone, we could have some more.
10:48 left. Good to see you, Kirk. Nice to have you here tonight. Wouldn't be the same without you, I'll say that.
Oh, you did fine Tuesday night.
And look out, a ball out of bounds, and Keek driving against Hodgson, kind of watching that matchup, and Hodgson's going to get whistled for contact. Yeah, he missed a pretty good game up there on Tuesday night up in Menasha. The Beaver Dam boys getting an 89-70 win over the Blue Jays as Keek misses the first free throw.
Yeah, I got a chance to congratulate Coach Ladron and Coach Smith on a very well played game.
Second free throw no good. Hodgson swats the rebound from going out of bounds back to Urich. That's a nice field house up there in Menasha. It's very similar to Beaver Dam's. Maybe not quite as big, but it's a very nice facility.
Well, I don't know. You said you were 150 feet away from a call.
Wow.
The court is 84, so you must have been a long way away from the action.
Well, another minute and 23 seconds here, Kirk, and we'll have a running clock.
I don't think that's going to upset Coach Mike Bale at all either, as he has not got up to coach all night.
This is Scharfenberg. Cross-court feed Donaldson inside the bubble, and now steps back out. She's left of the circle now sends it to Hodgson near the free throw line. Out right of the circle for Scharfenberg. Back to Paige. Hodgson, long three on the way. Off the rim, no good. And an offensive board as Donaldson tracks down the carry and gives it to Hodgson. Kind of behind the back pass. Stonewall double team down there. Gets it to Donaldson. She'll pop a 10-footer, and she hits it from the left side. Donaldson scores. She now has 11 points, and it's 79-24. Golden Beavers, 9:42 to go in the game. And Leah Keek could not handle the pass as she was driving down the baseline. Lost it out of bounds, and it'll go right back to the Golden Beavers.
Jada has become so adept at that little one or two dribbles pull-up on a dime jump shot. Her offense has really improved as Jens and Burkhardt back in the game. So you basically have 4 guards and then the big girl, Paige Hodgson, the diaper dandy. 4 guards and Paige Hodgson.
Jens over to Urich. Bounce pass back to Jens. Jens over to Sharpenberg. She'll pop a 3 from the right side. Off the rim, no good. Rebound knocked out, and last touch by Baraboo, they're saying.
It's going to go the other way.
And now the referees are going to discuss. They're going to huddle, and let's see if they'll change it here. Yep, they do change it.
Yep.
Because I thought that should have been Baraboo. Yeah, that's the right call.
That's a good call. That's
the right call. Kudos to them to get it right.
20 more seconds.
Yeah, of course, that running clock will be in effect here. Starting at the 9-minute mark, the clock will not stop with Beaver Dam up by more than 40 at this point.
If I remember correctly, I didn't look back at last year's scores, but I thought that Beaver Dam put 100 on Baraboo last year.
Jens with a steal and trying to recover. Johnson picks up the foul.
Yeah, I just somehow recollect and recall that the Beavers put 100 up on that scoreboard last year against Baraboo.
I think they did a couple of times. I can't remember if it was Baraboo, but we could look it up probably. But spinning, Burkhardt sends it to Hodgson. Up to Jens now, top of the key. Bounce pass. I don't know if that was tipped. Oh, saved though by Urich. Urich puts it up in the lane. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound this time for Leah Keek. 8:40 and counting left in the ball game. 79-24. Beaver Dam on top of Baraboo. Here's Keek, high on the left, now dancing towards the top of the key, driving down the lane, puts it up. Might have been partially blocked by Hodgson. The carom ricocheted out to Phyllis, and it's a reload for the Thunderbirds as Johnson takes it. She's guarded by Jens. Johnson now going to launch a long 3, rainbow 3 off the backboard, no good. And the rebound for our number 42, Mackenzie Gruner. Another shut up, that's no good. Another offensive board. Phyllis gets fouled on her putback. And this is going to, beg your pardon, Horseman, not Phyllis. Horseman will go to the free throw line with 7:58 remaining. And counting, because the clock doesn't stop at this point. First free throw's up, and it's good for Megan Horseman.
Well, it looks like Fred Dassler has seen enough. He's heading out, going to back home in his lounge chair in the warmth of his own residence.
Anna Streblo, 5'7" junior, now on the floor for the Golden Beavers. Second free throw is no good. Stonewall with the rebound. So the reserves closing this one out for Beaver Dam, and here is the aforementioned Streblo near the free throw line out to Sharpenberg. Lob pass into the right block. Stonewall puts it up and in. Avery Stonewall with her first 2. 81-25. Beaver Dam, 7 minutes and change remaining in the contest.
Nice pass by Scharfenberg into Stonewall.
Driving is Johnson, and she goes in, reverses for 2. She's got 7 points. 81-27. Golden Beavers lead.
Well, this is some well-deserved court time for these gals because they practice hard against these top starting 8 night in and night out as Beaver Dam turned it over their 4th of this half, and Baraboo has 8 for 32 turnovers in the game, Mike. But these girls deserve this, and I'll tell you what, the starters on the bench are really cheering them on too.
6:20 and counting left in this one. Johnson to Gruner. Gruner back to Johnson, high on the left side. She's guarded by Scharfenberg. Johnson, they lob down low, intended for Keek, tipped by Burkhardt and stolen. Carly Burkhardt. She's back the other way. Burkhardt underhands it now to Urich, looking onto the left doorstep. Scharfenberg takes the pass and puts it up and in. Scharfenberg scores. Urich with a nice assist. 83-27 Beaver Dam, 5:47 to go in the game.
Rachel Urich with a little French pastry to Scharfenberg.
Johnson going right baseline against Burkhardt. Bounce pass to Moon in the lane. She puts it up over Streblo. No good, and Burkhardt with the box out and rebound. Burkhardt throws it ahead. Now Streblo takes a pass on the left wing to Urick. Back up top for Burkhart. Drives to the free throw line. Pops a shot inside the free throw line and scores. Burkhart makes it 85-27 Beaver Dam with 5:19 to go.
I don't know. 5 more minutes and even these gals can put some points on the board. So there's a possibility we might see the century mark. Who knows?
All right, now the clock continuing to run with exactly 5 minutes remaining, and we've got a traveling violation on Moon, so Baraboo turns it over. Beaver Dam will get it back.
Yeah, that also makes it tough with substitutions and free throws. So, yeah, and rightfully so. Tim Chase has got no way of running up scores on teams, but he just has got so much talent. What are you going to do? You can't tell these girls not to stop playing hard.
No, you can't do that. And I know we've talked about this before, Kirk, where there might be some people out there that think Beaver Dam is running up the score. No, not at all. Again, they're just that deep. And as you said a moment ago, you don't tell the reserves to go on the floor and not to play. You cannot do that. And so, no, they're certainly not intentionally running up a score, as Stonewall just missed. I mean, my goodness, the starters have been out now for quite a while. So, yeah, I mean, that's not accurate. They don't ever try and do that. There's a shot that hit the front of the rim. They fight for the long rebound. Scharfenberg on her knees, grabs it, got tied up, jump ball. And it is going back to Beaver Dam.
It is. Nice hustle. 85.
I know we used to see some of that, Kirk, with I used to hear some of that talk with the Randolph boys when they were winning all those state titles, how they thought they were running up scores in games. No, they weren't doing that. They were just that deep. They had a lot of talent on those teams, and
don't I know it.
We had a foul at the other end. Clock still running, 3:25 and counting left in this game. It is 85-27.
Both teams with 5 fouls in this half.
Beaver Dam on top of Baraboo.
2 timeouts left for Baraboo. Doubt if he'll take any. Nice pass.
That's Stonewall on the left doorstep, took the inbounds pass, nobody on her. She scores 87-27, a 60-point Beaver Dam lead with exactly 3 minutes to go in the game. And now Stonewall trying to knock a ball loose from Moon. She's on the ground, and she got tied up. This time Baraboo gets it.
Yep.
So the Thunderbirds will keep possession, but again, the clock continuing to tick away. The final 2:45 of this one.
Well, if we put it in perspective, the second half, it's really 21-10. 21-10. I mean, it's by no means running up the score.
No. I mean, the drama was out of this very early on. Johnson up to Keek. Near the top of the key, driving, floats one up in the lane. No good, but a foul.
Well, this is going to take about 40 seconds off the clock. So Keek really had a nice
Paige
game
Hodson for her fourth.
She's really been the only bright spot offensively.
First free throw's no good for Leah Keek, and I know it's lost in Beaver Dam's effort tonight, but Leah Keek's played a very fine game for Baraboo tonight. She's got 16 points. So she has 16 of Baraboo's 27 points and missed that free throw, and Stonewall with the rebound.
She was 4 for 5 from the line in the first half, 1 for 5 in the second half.
Burkhart through a double team, left side in for the layup, missed it off the rim, offensive board, she got her own rebound and put back. So Avery Stonewall stayed with it and scores. Wow. 89-27, Beaver Dam, 90 seconds to go. Tough angle, Moon missed the shot. Stonewall grabbed the ball, got tied up, jump ball, and it's going to the Golden Beavers with 1:22 and counting left in the contest.
Hopefully that's the last jump ball tonight. So Beaver Dam going that way.
Beaver Dam's Paige Yagodinsky, the 5'8 sophomore, checked in a little while ago, and she inbounded to Scharfenberg.
So you can only play 3 halves a night, and some of these girls have played 2 on the JV, so for them to even get in there.
Scharfenberg just missed a 3 off the rim. They fight for the rebound with under a minute to play, and, yet another jump ball, this time Baraboo.
Yeah, Baraboo ball, and clock is running.
The official pointed the wrong way. It should be Baraboo ball.
Correct. That's what the arrow on the board does. Tells you which way it's going. They're going the other way. It's Baraboo ball as Now 30 seconds have run off the clock since the jump ball.
Well, it's a moot point.
Well,
here,
I know that. I'm just saying it's not that hard.
All right, so the final 21 seconds will tick away as Stukey's into the front court and sends it to Abby Moon. Moon guarded by Streblo. 10 seconds left. Moon still with it. 5 seconds. Moon into the lane, lost the ball. She fell down, and it's off the fingertips of her teammate. And it doesn't matter as it's out of bounds as the horn sounds. Final score tonight, Beaver Dam 89 and Baraboo 27. The Golden Beavers with a dominant performance. Once again, they go to 15-1 on the season and 8-0 in the Badger North. Baraboo dropping to 2-12 overall, 1-7 in Badger North play. Let's take a break. Back for the postgame after this on WBEV and DailyDodge.com. Welcome back inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Johnson alongside the Hall of Famer Kirk Hall, and we're joined here at the broadcast table by the head coach of the Golden Beavers, Tim Chase. Beaver Dam a winner tonight over Baraboo in dominant fashion, 89-27. Tim, congratulations on another win, another fast start. Again, much like Saturday night, you raced out to a big lead early and took the drama out of it right away.
Yeah, they left a lot of openings out there for us on offense, and we took advantage of a lot of those openings. So give a lot of credit to our kids to find those openings and put the ball in the basket. We caused some pressure with our defense, so they've got some nice players. They probably got 3 kids that are all-conference. One of them was out tonight, but the other 2 will probably be on one of the all-conference teams. So, yeah, we're happy to get here. Got through finals week. We're going to take tomorrow off just because I think we're still a little tired from our whole trips that we took, our tough schedule we had coming back, and then we'll get back after it's Saturday and Monday and head down to DeForest on Tuesday, who's one of the better teams in the Badger North right now this year.
Well, you got to play pretty much everybody on the roster, and as I'm looking at it here, everybody except 2 players that were available to you scored tonight.
Yeah, I know it's a special group of kids, how they share the ball. So, I just love how our kids share the ball. It's one of my favorite things. 2 favorite things I always enjoy. I'll watch the tape. I'll want to find all of our assists and all our steals. So, I'm sure I'll have plenty of highlights to watch after tonight's game for those 2.
Yeah, speaking of steals and defense, Kirk, what do we have for turnovers? Did you have the number?
Unofficially, I had 24 in the first half and 35 for the game. A ton of sharing the sugar, French pastry, assist, dimes. Maddie Wilkie, I thought, was hitting on all cylinders. Obviously 3 for 3 from three-point range early in the game, and she might improve on her 5th in Division II status, but we don't want her shooting the 3-point at the state championship games. We want her playing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So exactly. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're hoping. But ways away yet. A lot of season yet.
I'm just talking about her 3-point percentage.
No, we got a bunch of kids that can shoot it, and she's definitely one of our special kids that can knock down a bunch of them.
Natalie Jens had an outstanding game. Allie Van Loo had 14 in the first half, rested her the whole second half. We talk about your reserves deserving that playing time by having to battle against these top 8 or 10 players and practice each and every night, but they earned their time to be on the court here at the end, and they still, you only scored 23 points in the second half, 23-10, but you got them valuable court time that you might need down the road someday.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Those kids are really playing well. We need those kids this year. We're going to need them in the future as well. I like the fact, I know it's running clocks, the game gets short a little bit, but the fact that we only held them to 10 in the second half, too. Like I said, they played a couple of those all-conference kids a lot in the second half as well. So, yeah, it's a good formula. Like I said, we got some things we need to work on. I know Mike's going to ask me in a couple of seconds what those things are, and I'll answer that, but it's just one of those things that there's a lot positive we can take from our game against Stoughton last Saturday and from tonight.
I know that I know that the score might not indicate it, but we talked, you and I, in the pregame, Tim, about the fact that second time around in conference sometimes can be tougher. And of course, Baraboo, they threw some things at you this time that you didn't see the last time. And Leah Keeke, you mentioned she's a nice player, 16 points, and then Alexis Johnson, who had 7. They're all conference type players.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. They're a couple seniors that have played a lot of basketball through their career. And Haley Hannigan, you throw in her there, and Wells. They've got 3 nice kids that are going to definitely get some all-conference votes from a lot of coaches. So, yeah, they got talented kids. We've got a lot of talented kids, and our depth kind of overtook them, and, our tenacious defense and the fact that we were sharing the ball like we did.
Well, as you said, now it's off to DeForest on Tuesday night for the game against the Norskis. Actually, a couple of games next week. Then you've got Portage coming in here a week from tomorrow night. So a busier week next week.
Yeah, DeForest has been impressive. They got a couple really nice wins over ranked teams at the time on Alaska and Southwest. So they've played some good basketball this year. They played well. They beat Southwest in the Sun Prairie tournament, beat Alaska in a game. Competed really well. They're the second place team in our Badger Conference. They beat Wanakeo there in the year. They've got a nice group of kids, so I'm expecting some pretty good things from them on Tuesday. It's going to be a physical game. Part of the reason why we're taking off tomorrow is to get ourselves rested, make sure we're physically and mentally ready for that battle we're going to have Tuesday, because I expect it to be one of the most physical games we've had this year, and we've had some physical games.
Well, we're looking forward to that one. Of course, as I mentioned to the listeners, we're following you, and every game the rest of the way. We've got it on the radio and got it on the video stream on dailydodge.com. So we'll see you Tuesday night over in DeForest.
Yeah, it's exciting. Like I said, we're 8-0 in conference right now. Got to get to 9. Got to get that 9th one now, so that'll be a big one for us on Tuesday.
All right. Tim, thanks for coming up. Always
Yep,
appreciate
thanks,
your
Mike.
time.
You didn't ask me what those things were that we got to work on. You're not predictable anymore, Mike. Kirk's always predictable, but thanks, guys. We appreciate what you guys do.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Nice job,
guys.
Coach.
Hey, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. All righty. That's Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam. Let's take another break. We're back for more of our postgame right after this on 1430 WBEV and DailyDodge.com. Now we continue our post-game coverage here at the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike and Kirk with you. 89-27. The Beaver Dam girls a winner over Baraboo. And let's take a look at some final hustle chart numbers, Kirk.
Well, rebounds for Baraboo 20, led by Leah Keek in her 5, and she also was the leading scorer. She would have had a few more points, but she was 1 for 6 from the free throw line in the second half. 35 turnovers. Big story was 24 of those in the first half when they fell behind 66-17. 7 for 15 from the line overall. 2 for 3 from the free throw line for Beaver Dam, all in the first half. 24 rebounds and 10 turnovers. Leading in rebounds were Van Loo, all 4 in the first half. She didn't play in the second. Maddie Wilkie had 5. Jada Donaldson with 4.
Looking at the final scoring numbers, Beaver Dam put 5 players in double figures, led by Allie Van Loo with 14. All coming in the first half. Yep, all in the first half. 13 points in the game for Maddie Wilkie, all in the first half, including 3 3-point baskets. Natalie Jens with 13 points, including 3 3-point baskets. Jada Donaldson with 11, including 3 3-point baskets. A pattern developing here. Paige Schumann with 10 points, including 1 3-point basket. And also for Beaver Dam, how about 8 points for Tara Stoffaker? That's a quiet night, but she had 2 3-point baskets. Let's see, 6 points for Avery Stonewall, all coming in the second half. Carly Burkhart with 5 in the game. 4 points for Rachel Urich. And am I missing anybody here? We've got, Paige Hodgson had a 3-point basket, so she finished with 3. And 2 points for Grace Scharfenberg.
So Lainey Radel didn't score in this game.
She did not.
She's about the only one who didn't.
Right. But
all right, how many threes, please?
13
how many trifectas?
Made threes
Good
in
Lord.
the game for Beaver Dam. 13. Lucky 13 for the Golden
Probably
Beavers.
by 6 different girls.
Beaver Dam led this game 66-17 at the half and never looked back. For Baraboo, Leah Keek, nice player. Again, 16 points for Leah in the game. She actually led all scorers in the game, but it comes, unfortunately, in a losing effort. 7 points for Alexis Johnson, including a 3-point basket. 2 points each for Abby Moon and for Megan Horseman. Baraboo drops to 2-12 on the year, 1-7 in the Badger North. Baraboo, their next game will come up on, let's see here, they will be playing on Tuesday night against Wanakee. That's a home game for them, and then next Friday at Reedsburg. Meanwhile, as we said, for Beaver Dam, they play Tuesday and Friday of next week. And Tuesday night, it's the road game at DeForest. And Friday night, it's a home contest back here in the field house against Portage.
One note is Haley Hannigan. I guess I didn't even realize that she didn't play tonight.
No, she didn't.
She was their leading scorer, 5'8" senior. She never played, 11.5 points a game. She was on the injury. And to put this in perspective, when you mentioned the halftime score of 66-17, it jogged my memory on November 20th in the first meeting at Baraboo. Beaver Dam won the entire game 66-18. So they really lit up the scoreboard here on their field house tonight. Great call tonight again, Trani. Thanks for listening out there, folks, and looking forward to tomorrow night's game, which you're going to talk about, I'm sure.
Yeah, tomorrow night you can tune over to our sister station, WXRO 95.3 FM, or listen here on dailydodge.com. As Kirk, you and I will head to Rio for for Trailways West boys basketball, as Rio will entertain Marquezan. That'll be a 7:15 tip. Pre-game show around 7 o'clock over on WXRO and also streaming on dailydodge.com. So please join us for that one tomorrow night. And then for you Beaver Dam fans, again, we've got a busy week of Beaver Dam basketball next week here on the radio. It starts on Tuesday night. The Beaver Dam girls, as we mentioned, at DeForest here on WBEV and Daily Dodge, 7:15. Thursday night, the Beaver Dam boys travel to Portage on WBEV and Daily Dodge, 7:15. And then Friday night, January 25th, a week from tomorrow, the Beaver Dam girls here hosting Portage, and again, it's 7:15. So we'll have all those games next week, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday on 1430 WBEV and streaming on dailydodge.com. Kurt, see you tomorrow night in Rio.
Yeah, watch out for the snow, folks. A little bit of white stuff on the ground. We're not used to that right now. I'm going to have to look for a shovel again, but Saturday is when we're supposed to get the most of the stuff overnight Friday into Saturday. So enjoy your weekend. Hopefully you're listening tomorrow night, but we'll talk to you again next week with the Beaver Dam games, 2 for the girls and 1 for the boys.
That's right. And tonight's game has been brought to you by Air Care, Slumberland of Beaver Dam and Watertown, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Pine Hills Trucking, Farmers Implement of Columbus and Allenton, Beaver Dam Community Hospital, Surefire, Hamas Fire and Safety, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, Professional Floor and Design Center, Landmark Credit Union, Walker's Family Restaurant, American Bank, Bayside Supper Club, Columbus Family Dental, and we thank our video stream sponsors tonight, QBS Law Office and Lidkey Motors. 89-27 your final. Beaver Dam a winner over Baraboo. That's going to wrap it up. I want to thank Anthony on site for running the video stream tonight for dailydodge.com. Special thanks to Cale Zomer, our engineer back at the 1430 studios. And for this guy, the Hall of Famer, Kirk Call, Mike Tronson saying so long from the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Have a pleasant evening, everybody. This has been a dailydodge.com and WBEV Sports presentation. Good night, everybody.
Good night.